Yeah, thank you.
It's an exciting month for you, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. A lot going on.
What, you've only been here a day, obviously, but what have you been able to figure out about the team? What have you learned about Andy and what's your day been like here?
Yeah, not much. Pretty whirlwind. Got in late last night. Up this morning. A lot to do with the doctors. This morning early, physical tests, X-rays, all that stuff. So, got that done this morning. Then came in and I got to visit a little bit. Quick though. Yeah, at this point it's really just kind of an introduction. And kind of touching base. So.
Andy, Alex, in there you said that the Chiefs were the team you wanted to get to. Did you communicate that to the 49ers?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
The Chiefs were number one, and
yes.
Was there a number two?
No. and I don't think it got that far. Yeah. Luckily, so.
Yeah. How did you, as a practical matter, how did you find out about the trade? The 49ers call you? Did you?
Yeah, talking with Trent Baalke.
Yeah.
The GM. I was in communication with him the whole time, so that was kind of from my end. Like I said, I didn't get to be part of it. I wasn't in the process, but my communication was through him. And heard it from him first.
When did you first communicate with the Chiefs?
I guess the Niners gave him permission to speak to me. Was it 2 days ago? So that's when I first heard from him.
Who did you talk with? Andy Reid, John Dorsey, both?
Yeah, both. Yep.
Baalke said at the combine that he took you and the wife out today.
Yeah.
Is that where you made your request? And
I met with him a couple times before that in his office, and then we went out to dinner. And then I spoke with him several times on the phone. But yeah, all those times the message was the same. So.
Was it the personnel here, the organization, or the quarterback situation that was number one?
For me, the personnel, the organization, the coaching, all those things. There's so many things that go into, being a good football team, but for one, playing good at quarterback. You rely on everybody. Everybody impacts you. I feel like I should know that more than anybody. I've been through a lot, and they all make a difference, and it takes all of them, I think, to really get things going right. And you really feel like this was the place.
But you had to look at the way the quarterback situation shook out. I'm sure you didn't say, "Let's why don't I take
it's not like I had my it's not like I had my pick of the litter. It's what's out there. I knew this was a potential possibility. And then when I'm speaking to Trent and find out that it is, that's when I'm making these things. It's not beforehand. So
it is part of your past, but could you talk about the level of frustration of playing at the highest level you ever had, losing the job due to injury and not getting it back in a championship run?
Yeah, frustrating. For all those reasons. Just felt like I was getting better and better, and winning games, and felt like I didn't do anything to lose my job but get a concussion, and it was tough to accept, but. You get through it. You move on. It wasn't my decision. I could sit there and dwell on it, and be pissed and pout, or I could move on and get ready for my next opportunity. Those were the two choices presented to me, and for me, that's an easy decision.
Maybe a weird question, but with what's going on with head injuries in the NFL, and then what happened to you, did you regret telling them? Did you regret saying, I got a head injury here?
You only get one brain. I haven't heard of any brain transplants or anything like that. It's not something we're all going to have to stop playing this game at some point. And I got a lot of life ahead of me after that, and I certainly not going to risk my brain, So, yeah, for me it was an easy decision. The doctors, kind of thereafter are saying, it's not looking good, and it was okay. Well, then I'm not, and I'm not going to play. And no, I don't regret that. No.
Have you heard from Chiefs fans yet?
I haven't. Came in late last night. There were a couple people on the plane that recognized me and wished me luck and things like that. But I don't know. So I haven't really been around. Kind of been here in the doctor's office. So
Alex, Donnie Avery. I know you've never been a teammate of his. What do you know about him?
Got to see him play when he was at St. Louis. They drafted him and played really well early on, really well for them, and had the bad knee injury, and we brought him in for a workout, in fact, in San Francisco thereafter. Then happy for him. Anytime battled back for something like that, especially a guy whose game is kind of pertains to speed, and then to hurt his knee and to come back and still be playing at a high level now, the way he played last year. happy for him. Happy to have him as a teammate. You know, as quarterback, you love the fast guys.
You talked a little bit about this, but can you talk about the talent on this team? What you know about the offensive players that they have here?
You know, don't know many of them personally at all. Just really from an outside looking in, and just seeing the potential that's here on the offense and the defensive side. All the playmakers, and for whatever reason, it wasn't working. And I feel like in a lot of ways it kind of resonated. I've been there. You know, I felt like I was on. A few years ago, I felt like I was on a talented team that for whatever reason wasn't working, and took a coaching change to really get things turned around, and kind of saw that here. I see a team that's just loaded with talent and hungry for some wins, and excited to work with Coach Reed and the coaching staff. So I felt like it was a great fit.
John Dorsey just indicated to us he plans to talk to your representatives. He said in the coming days or weeks. Didn't know what was going to happen, but would you like to see something get done long term?
Yeah, that's not something. It's not mine. I got an agent that does that stuff. He'll handle it. I haven't heard anything. I still have 2 years left to play on my current deal, so I'm worried about working and the playbook and getting started. That stuff will work itself out.
Would you be slighted, disappointed, or anything if this didn't happen after it being discussed openly?
What's that?
The contract.
No. I'm excited to play, no matter what. Extension or not, excited to play. Like I said, I in a lot of ways feel like I need to earn that. So if it didn't happen and then I got to go play on this one, that's no big deal for me. Like I said, excited for the opportunity. Still got 2 years left, so a lot can happen in those 2 years.
And because of what you've been through and continue to go through, and this is a new opportunity, do you somewhat have a chip on your shoulder regarding your career?
Yeah, I think so. The chip, whatever you want to call it. Everything we go through, you learn from it and grow from it. For me, yeah, for sure, I definitely changed. From when I was a 20-year-old coming into the league, in a much different place, and I feel like it's a better place. I've grown as a person, grown as a player. I feel like I have a better understanding of this league and what it takes to win and play this position.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.